did a little bit of research, and um, so this is used specifically to import in tracking, and I'm trying to figure out why you would do it this way, but as you can see here, it has a shipping ID, and then you would place the ID in there. It's not the order like you had in there, and then it's also, which I mean, you would think that would be the best way to do it, but in this particular case, it's the shipping ID. So in order to get an ID, you actually have to ship it. So what I'm thinking is you could do a full shipment, um, but then the problem is then you got to track down the shipment ID. Now I can find that in the database, but that doesn't help you. Um, as you can see here, this is the ID. So theoretically, I haven't tried this yet, but if I was to place the ID right here like it is, and then hit save, and then go back in and create or import the tracking, and it's going to check, and the checked rows, they're fine. And then at this point, when I was using your order ID, that did not work. And so now when I do an import, see, it's still not updating or doing anything. So I can try to dig into this a little bit more, but I'm kind of running out of time today. But at least it's a start, because when I come back in here and I go into sales orders, what you'll find is, ooh, it did work. So it didn't say it added it in, but this time it did go through. So that is the way to do it. Now the problem is, how are we going to do this? And I think if you've got a whole list of items that you need to have shipped, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how. Are you trying, I guess, look at this and let me know if this gets us any closer, or if it doesn't at all, because I think you're trying to change the status on everything. Um, I was able to get it to ship, even though it gave me an error. I think when I first tried it, it still created the shipping. So, but you got to create the shipping ID before you can import this in. So let me know.